On Tuesday, Donald Trump decided to get on Truth Social as if he didn't have enough to worry about around the world, and he started ranting like the lunatic he is about how the museums in DC have all gone woke because, he said, they're teaching kids, and adults too, if you haven't learned this, that slavery was bad. Can you imagine such a thing? Somebody going around this country today thinking slavery is a bad thing. Here's what Donald Trump said on Truth Social, word for word, quote, "The museums throughout Washington, but all over the country, are essentially the last remaining segment of woke. The Smithsonian is out of control, where everything discussed is how horrible our country is, how bad slavery was, and how unaccomplished the downtrodden have been. Nothing about success, nothing about brightness, nothing about the future." Because it's a museum that talks about history. Okay, it's not a future museum, right? That would be almost impossible because it would just be a bunch of educated guesses, right? So museums actually give us history, not the future, bud. Maybe you should visit one sometime. I don't know. But he continued, "We are not going to allow this to happen, and I have instructed my attorneys to go through the museums and start the exact same process that has been done with colleges and universities where tremendous progress has been made. This country cannot be woke because woke is broke. We have the hottest country in the world, and we want people to talk about it, including in our museums." Okay, the second part of that I just read, none of that makes any sense. Those are just GOP buzzwords that he put into his word salad blender and poured out all over the page. That's what that is. Nothing in there is a sentence with substance or meaning or anything of value. And I do wish more people kind of took the time to dissect that fact. Yes, I'm going to get to the slavery was bad thing in a minute, but this man speaks in gibberish nonstop. And we see this happen with so many other Republicans as well. They're just like, woke is broke, woke, blah, 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 blah. They're not sentences. They're not words. There's no meaning behind any of it. But for some reason, it gets the dumbest people in this country all riled up into thinking, yeah, fuck the right? I ain't never been to one and I turned out just fine. No, I promise you didn't. But that's all it takes. That's how easy it is to manipulate stupid people. You throw in one buzzword like Donald Trump did, the word woke, which he said in just about every damn sentence, sometimes multiple times in a single sentence, and that's what you have. You convince people you don't need to worry about the fact that you can't pay for groceries. Don't worry about the fact that I'm taking away your health care. What you need to be concerned about, the thing that is the biggest threat to you, is that a museum that you can't even locate on a map that you will never go to is telling kids that slavery was bad. For the record, slavery was bad. Okay, I can't believe that in the year 2025, that is even a thing I have to say out loud. It blows my mind that there are people out there like PragerU and their little Christopher Columbus video that's going viral this week, telling us that slavery was pretty good. Republicans in Florida told us, hey, slavery was pretty good. They learned some useful skills, right? That helped them. If slavery was so damn good, why do Republicans keep bragging about the fact that Abraham Lincoln was a Republican and he freed the slaves, right? How do they square up those two things? If Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves, but you say slavery was good, wouldn't that mean y'all would hate Abraham Lincoln? Which honestly, I bet you do. So, maybe y'all Republicans ought to try to reconcile those two conflicting thoughts that you have in your brains. But this is an attack on history. This is an attempt to rewrite history by Donald Trump. He doesn't want anything in these museums that he, by the way, should not even have control over. But he doesn't want anything in there that does not align with his vision and his interpretation of American history. And this is what we get: erasure. History is being erased and being rewritten by some of the worst people to ever exist in this country. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And If you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.